Have you ever noticed yourself behaving in ways that seem unusual, and then wondered if something might be wrong with you? Perhaps you overanalyze situations long after others have moved on. Perhaps your thoughts never slow down. Perhaps you need space, quiet, and distance to feel mentally balanced and fully yourself. What if those habits are not weaknesses at all? What if they are signals of a highly intelligent mind, working differently from the average brain? For decades, society has presented intelligence as something neat, controlled, and socially polished. Smart people were expected to be efficient, predictable, emotionally restrained, and socially smooth. But real intelligence is rarely that simple. Psychology and neuroscience suggest that highly intelligent minds often function differently. They notice subtle patterns, perceive details others miss, and question assumptions most people accept without thinking. They process information more deeply, more broadly, and more constantly. As a result, their behavior can appear unusual, intense, or unconventional. Throughout history, many brilliant thinkers were described as odd, difficult, or socially awkward. They were misunderstood not because they lacked intelligence, but because their minds did not conform to social expectations. In some cases, their unique perspective enabled innovations that changed the world. Today, we will explore weird habits that actually reveal high intelligence. As you listen, you may begin to recognize parts of yourself that you once doubted or tried to hide. One common habit among highly intelligent people is talking to themselves. This may involve narrating actions, rehearsing conversations, or verbalizing thoughts while working through problems. Psychologists call this self-directed speech. Research shows that it enhances focus, strengthens memory, accelerates learning, and supports emotional regulation. By turning internal thoughts into language, the brain reduces cognitive overload and increases clarity and control. Children use this technique naturally while learning new skills. Most adults suppress it out of fear of appearing strange. Highly intelligent people often continue using it because it is effective. Talking to yourself can also improve emotional understanding, allowing you to process feelings that might otherwise remain confusing. It's not just about solving problems, it's a form of internal communication that helps your brain organize itself. Many highly intelligent individuals report a sense of not fully belonging, especially during childhood and adolescence. This is not a flaw, but a reflection of their heightened perception and awareness. Intelligent minds often notice contradictions, subtle patterns, and hidden details that others miss. They question rules, traditions, and assumptions that most people accept automatically. This difference in perception can create a sense of isolation. Yet it also produces insight, empathy, and originality. Feeling different does not mean you are broken. It often means your perspective is broader and deeper than average. Some of the greatest thinkers in history felt this way, using their unique viewpoint to push boundaries in science, art, and philosophy. Another strong indicator of intelligence is becoming deeply absorbed in seemingly random subjects. You may suddenly immerse yourself in astronomy, psychology, philosophy, history, or a complex skill. This is driven by intense curiosity and a personality trait called openness to experience. Highly intelligent people do not skim information. They explore it fully and passionately. These deep dives are not distractions, they are the foundation for complex mental networks. Over time, these connections can result in creativity, problem-solving abilities, and innovation that others rarely achieve. For example, someone might study the intricacies of chess strategies for weeks, then apply those principles to solving real-world logistical challenges. Or they might explore black holes for hours, later using the same analytical skills in finance, coding, or research. If the points so far in the video were helpful to you, Hit the like button. And don't forget to subscribe, so you don't miss any useful tips about psychology, personal growth, and mental well-being. Many intelligent individuals experience bursts of ideas at unexpected moments. Their best thoughts often appear late at night, in the shower, or during walks in nature. This occurs because highly intelligent brains excel at unconscious problem solving. Even when attention is relaxed, the mind continues processing information, forming connections, and generating insights. Research shows that creativity often peaks during rest or when attention is temporarily distracted. Those flashes of genius are the result of background mental synthesis that works quietly without conscious effort. Keeping a notebook or voice recorder nearby can help capture these valuable ideas before they vanish. Highly intelligent people often enter extended periods of silence. They may withdraw socially, reduce communication, or intentionally seek solitude. While many people fear being alone, intelligent minds often crave solitude. It allows for reflection, integration of ideas, and mental clarity. This behavior is linked to intrapersonal intelligence, the ability to understand your inner world and process experiences internally. Even in silence, the mind is active, connecting ideas, solving problems, and generating meaning. Highly intelligent individuals tend to ask profound and sometimes unsettling questions. They wonder about consciousness, existence, the nature of time, and the underlying principles of reality. Curiosity is one of the most powerful predictors of intelligence. Curious people learn faster, adapt more effectively, and remain mentally flexible over time. They are not satisfied with superficial answers. They seek understanding at the deepest possible level. Even questions without clear answers encourage critical thinking, creativity, and mental growth. While overthinking is often considered negative, intelligent minds engage in productive overthinking. They simulate scenarios, anticipate outcomes, and explore multiple strategies. When balanced, this leads to foresight, strategic thinking, and better decision-making. The key difference is that productive overthinking results in clarity rather than indecision or anxiety. Highly intelligent people are often more sensitive to environmental factors. Bright lights, loud noises, subtle emotional cues, or social dynamics may affect them more strongly. This heightened awareness is linked to advanced neural processing. While it can be exhausting, it enables creativity, empathy, and nuanced perception of complex situations. Intelligent minds often avoid small talk. Surface-level interactions may feel draining, while deep, thoughtful conversations provide stimulation and fulfillment. They seek authenticity, nuance, and ideas, not superficial chatter. This is not arrogance but a natural preference for cognitive engagement. Many highly intelligent people have been described as too intense, too quiet, or too strange. Some adapt by masking these traits to fit in. But these quirks often signal an active, curious, and constantly evolving mind. They are indicators of intellectual potential and creativity rather than flaws. These habits do not guarantee genius, but they frequently appear in people with high intellectual potential. If you recognize yourself in these patterns, do not dismiss them. Your unusual habits may not be flaws. They may be signs of a mind that refuses to settle for shallow answers, a mind that is constantly learning, questioning, and growing.
Thank you for staying with us until the end of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to support us.